Good morning. Now for your daily horoscope for Monday, July 28th, 2025. Aries. People may want to talk a great deal, but they're avoiding their feelings today, Aries. Put your emotions on the back burner and let your mind take over. Deal with the facts and make sure your emotions don't interfere with the information you receive. Things can get clouded if you don't stay true to the communication that's taking place. Be conscious of the impact of your words. Taurus. You should be able to evaluate your emotions from a detached perspective today, Taurus. Use this opportunity to take action based on what you discover. Make sure your actions are based on practicality and you aren't acting rashly in response to someone else's hasty maneuvers. You will be amazed at the incredible things you develop if you think first. Gemini. If you're talking about another person today, Gemini, don't say anything that would upset them if they were standing next to you. Gossip may run rampant, but that's no excuse to contribute to it. Be aware that what you say has a strong impact on the people around you. It's likely to spread to many more ears than you think. Cancer. It's important to take action on a day like this, Cancer. Trust yourself and your instincts. Often you have the perfect counsel for everyone but you. Keep in mind that you might have to turn to others for the best advice for you. Talk things out and then take action. Hesitation will only have negative consequences. You have all the facts you need. Leo. You might be unfocused and confused about which way to go, Leo. Your baffled look isn't giving others much confidence in your ability to make a good decision. Don't feel obligated to stay in an unhealthy situation. It may be time to let go and break some ties to things that are no longer working for you. Feel good about extracting yourself from old habits. Virgo. It's important to get outside and feel the wind, Virgo. Reconnect with nature and be aware of the four elements, especially the air. Take deep breaths and fill your lungs with the energizing life force. Imagine yourself on a mountain looking over a vast ocean. Expand your awareness so that nothing escapes your attention. Keep your head clear of clutter and be open to new adventures. Libra. Make practical use of the thoughts you've synthesized in the last few days, Libra. Stretch your boundaries and extend your wisdom to the people around you. This is a day to take action. Connect with your heart and move forward with your plans. We normally think of our hearts as soft, tender, and vulnerable. Think of your heart today as tough, strong, and adventurous. Scorpio. This is an important day to make valuable connections, Scorpio. You'll be engaged in fast-paced, witty conversations and debates from which you can learn a great deal. You're good at seeing both sides of an issue. The problem is that this can lead to indecisiveness and an inability to commit. Choose a path and stick to it. Sagittarius. It may be hard for you to get a handle on things today, Sagittarius. Your focus seems to jump from one problem to the next without finding resolution. This isn't a day to find a solution. You're better off researching, questioning, and gathering facts. Keep your channels of communication open and don't try to pin anyone down for answers. You'll accomplish a lot by keeping active and light. Capricorn. You might come across strong opposition today. Someone may seem to want to cut straight through your heart, Capricorn. In reality, this is a message reminding you to think about things in terms of the collective, the oneness of all. Be aware of a greater perspective in which you see more than your side of the issue. Discuss the issues with others before making any major decisions. Aquarius. Act on your instincts and you won't go wrong, Aquarius. You may need to give up control and put logical thinking aside. Let the wind take you where it will. Explore your feelings and how others influence them. It will be just about impossible to solidify any plans today. You're better off exploring options and comparing notes with others. Don't pigeonhole yourself into one way of thinking. Pisces. You have the missing piece that people need in every situation today, Pisces. Engage in light conversation in social situations and turn your charm up high. You have the ability to make favorable impressions on just about everyone, so set the day off the right foot. Get out of bed earlier than usual and get your blood pumping with a brisk walk around the neighborhood. This has been your daily horoscope for Monday, 20th July 2025. Good morning.
Hi and good morning. It's Monday. Happy Monday, guys. How are you doing? Hope you had an awesome weekend and you're ready to face off another productive week. Now, we need to go on over to our news department and see what's happening. So let's do just that.
Happy Monday to you. My name is Timothy Paulion. Welcome to the news. The St. Lucia's Life Saving Association continues to support initiatives to raise awareness of drowning as a serious but preventable public health issue. The group has been highlighting the fact that drowning can strike anyone, anywhere, often silently and in seconds. A tragic reminder came recently when American actor and musician Malcolm Jamal Warner drowned off the coast of Costa Rica while attempting to save his 8-year-old daughter.
Drowning claims over 230,000 lives each year worldwide, with children and young people among the most affected. In St. Lucia and across the Caribbean, the threat is compounded by our island's geography, cultural reliance on water-based activities, and limited access to trained lifeguards and water safety education in many communities. Although drowning has claimed over 3 million lives in the past decade, most of these fatalities are preventable through awareness, training, and proper safety measures.
The SLLSA continues to lead water safety efforts, offering lifeguard and rescue training, educating youth, and supporting safe practices at public and tourism events. The association is calling for stronger government support, including funding, legislation, learn to swim programs in high population areas, and recognition of lifeguards' critical role in preventing tragedy. A decade of dedication to youth development, there's a legacy being celebrated as the Darren Sammy Foundation, in partnership with Republic Bank, continues to transform lives in St. Lucia.
Today we have students who excelled in CPA, the highest being 97.5, and we're excited to lend our support to those families in need. Today we're giving out 30 scholarships. This is the highest that we've ever done. We started off 10 years ago with 10 scholarships. So with the Republic Bank, we're able to give more. Each of our students from the secondary schools will be given $2,500, and primary school level will be $1,500.
This year, 30 young student athletes have earned scholarships, giving them the tools to pursue their dreams in both academics and athletics. A moment of legal history was made in St. Lucia as Attorney-at-Law Renee Tamara St. Rose was formally welcomed to the rank of King's Counsel in a special sitting of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court. Surrounded by members of the judiciary, government officials, colleagues, friends, and family, St. Rose was celebrated for her remarkable journey and contribution to the legal profession.
It is only with dedication and thorough preparation that you will live up to what is required of you in the law, what is required of you by the court, your colleagues, and by the public that you serve.
Renee St. Rose KC's appointment marks not just a personal milestone, but a powerful symbol of what dedication, excellence, and integrity can achieve in the legal profession. Finally, from us this morning, a beloved educator, linguist, and cultural icon. That's how many remembered Professor Emerita Hazel Simmons MacDonald during a heartfelt celebration at the UWI Global Campus in St. Lucia. The event was held ahead of a memorial service on Saturday, honoring her life and legacy.
She passed away last month, and while we had a service in Barbados, of course she was St. Lucian, and so we are also having a memorial service for her on Saturday. And we thought that it would be wonderful to, this evening, celebrate her life, to have a sort of a wake where we could share memories of her, tell jokes, sing, dance, and just celebrate her life.
The evening was filled with poetry, drumming, and even a video of Hazel herself dancing. A touching moment that reminded all in attendance that her spirit will always live on. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Thank you so much, Newsroom. We take a break now. We'll be back. The Callum Didier Foundation has been in operation now for about maybe 5 to 6 years thereabout. And you know what? It is an initiative that a lot of people tend to miss. They tend to miss that this actually is a thing, and there are people within that realm that need support. So I am definitely on board with Owina on this one, and we are definitely supporting that cause. She has an event that's coming up, and we are in the stages where we are trying to solicit donors, you know, whether it's in cash or kind, you know, persons to come on board and to help to realize, you know, the success of this foundation. I'm here with Owina again, and we have pledged to support the Callum Didier's Foundation because we understand, you know, where it came from, but even more so, the importance or you know, the need for an institution of that sort. A lot of the time we scope past it because there's so many other things that is in the forefront, and we tend to not even really realize that there is actually something like that exists and there is a need. So always an honor, and we always look forward to linking up with you, especially when you have another initiative up the sleeve in order to raise funds support into the foundation again. So Owina, thank you for joining us.
Thank you more.
Right, wonderful. Tell me a little bit again, for persons who may not know, a little bit about the Callum Didier's Foundation and what it is that you do.
Okay, so basically the Callum Didier Foundation is a foundation where we try to come together to create awareness on infant loss in St. Lucia and around the world.
Right.
Yeah, so we try to create a safe space for moms or parents who have lost an infant. So by having certain events, we create that safe space for them to come together and feel safe in terms of honoring their pregnancy loss.
Right.
Yeah.
And that, of course, derived because you had lost your dear Callum as well some years ago. It's been what? How many years now?
Oh, wow. It's been 6 years now.
6 years now.
Yeah.
It would have been 6. All right. Wonderful. Now, that is vital. Now, since you started that as a means of, you know, dealing with your own grief, but then you realized there is really a need there. So you had no choice but to go full time with this. And that you started it. You know, what are some of the things that you come across? Who are some of the people that you've been able to interact with? Well, not personally, you need to tell us that, but you know what? Since you created that platform, you know, persons have been utilizing, reaching out, and it's really showing that there's a need.
Yes, most definitely. Persons have been reaching out. They need support in terms of finance.
Oh.
Yes, they need, sometimes we have persons come on board and they will need financing to say supplementary items for the children, so they don't have different, say, Pampers, clothing, and stuff like that. So they need finance to buy medication, and we have actually provided that support for them. We have even assisted a young mother actually in burying her infants. Actually, they passed away. They were preterm, and they didn't survive, so she lost those babies, and then she reached out to us to provide the financial support so she can actually bury those babies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we've established there is a need. Yeah. So having these fundraisers, how vital it is in terms of helping you to meet that mandate? Because now people are actually coming to you because you put yourself out there, and now you have to be able to, you know, flourish or fund some of these persons when they come out. I guess that would be the aim. You would like to do that. Putting together fundraisers like that, how difficult or easy it is? I know.
Trust me, it's extremely difficult. We try to actually raise funds and we try to get support from the corporate sector, but it's very hard. It's difficult. I try as best as I can to assist as much as I may want to, but sometimes I may fall short because of the financial constraint on the foundation, because we are not getting the support that is really needed to assist us in that cause.
What do you think that is so? Because, you know, that's the new waters we are charting now. When we hear about foundations, we hear about other things, you know, things that are just already there, you know, they're out there. But I think a lot of people are not in tune with the fact that this is actually a thing. So how do you get them to understand how important, because you've been there. You've been there, or you are there. You are there, basically.
I've lived through it.
You're living through it. So how do you get people to understand the importance of, well, creating the awareness is what you're doing, but how do you get people to connect with this is a real thing, and this is a thing that, you know what, if we can make a difference, if we were to pour into it, because people in this space are really in need.
They are in need. We try to at least through our social media pages, try to put what we're doing out there so persons can actually come on board and assist us. So if you go to our pages on social media, you will see what we are and what we stand for and what we try to accomplish.
Right.
Yeah.
So you'll get a sense of it there, right? So that being said, now you have an event coming up in October.
Correct.
Right. So we are here because we are trying to, again, solicit the assistance from
Correct.
corporates in Lucia or individuals. It doesn't matter really. You could kind or you can do in cash or kind or whatever way you can come on board. What are some of the things that you might be needing? Well, cash, apart from cash, what are some of the other areas you might need assistance in?
Maybe a team to come on board and assist me with planning, because planning such an event, no matter how big or small, it's a lot of work and we need manpower to actually put such an event together.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're out there and you're looking for some place to put some pour back into your community, we talk a lot about that. You can reach out to you. How are we reaching you again?
Okay, you can reach out to me through 714-8238.
Right. And the website or what are you on social media?
Social media. We're on Instagram and Facebook.
Right. And
Yeah.
what are we looking for? Callum
Didier Foundation.
How is it spelled?
It's CALLUMDIDIER.
Right.
Callum Didier Foundation. Yeah.
Right. And we can get to connect with you there as
Sure.
well.
Sure.
Wonderful. So guys, on behalf of Callum Didier's Foundation and a winner, you know what? I want to personally make a call, because I have been on board with her for about 3 years now. Yeah. And since she started the foundation, and I understand what is happening here. I have been around last year before we were here as well. And we actually understand what it's like. We have actually, witnessed some parents or some persons who are affected, who have actually come out, reached out and is able to reach out to her because she actually went through it herself. A lot of people, it's difficult to reach out to anybody when you go into something like that because I'm like, okay, you don't know where I'm coming from. How, I don't want to talk to you.
Sensitive matter.
It is very
sensitive. And most persons don't understand the nature of it or the nature of their grief. So they kind of working on,
Yes.
trying not to step on any toes.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have created that safe space because you have been there and they feel a lot safer. So you guys could pour into that. Head on over to the website. Well, not the website, the social media, Instagram and Facebook. And also don't forget to call the number again.
714-8238.
Right. And you could pour in. You could see how it is. You have a long time. There's strategic that we're doing it here because we wanted to give persons enough time to decide and be able to say, well, okay, I'm going to make some provision for that particular cause. So come on board. We'll be happy to have you. Well, I would just say ladies. I'm just saying like human in general. Sometimes you come across people who are just so remarkable and, they're doing amazing things. And one such person carries the name of my sister. And it was just such an honor to connect with her and to be able to share what it is she's into with you, the audience. I have no idea how excited I am to finally do this feature with this awesome lady. She carries my late sister's name, Amanda Alexander. So you understand what's going on here. This is already a connect there that you can't get involved in. No disrespect. But Amanda, I am so honored.
Thank you for having me, Maureen. It's an honor to be with you this afternoon.
Listen, Amanda, you have been doing a lot of things, girl, and we are so proud of you. We are proud of you.
Thank you.
Now, in the backdrop, we are looking at this, and just only recently, I discovered you on that wavelength, when we were at the Lands Growth get together thingy, the connect thing. And I got, because of course our good guy, was his name, Malik Yoba, introduced you to us and, who told us about what it is you're doing.
Yes.
Feminine products using the fiber from bananas.
Bananas.
Come on now.
So the banana fiber products will be manufactured in St. Lucia, using the banana pseudostem. But I'll tell you what, Maureen, it's more than that, because I have actually invented a banana composite with other fibers that can make these feminine hygiene products. And not only will they be applicable to feminine hygiene products, they'll be able to be used in the medical industry, building construction industry, And so it's a big, big thing that I have invented. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, so I'm looking at the little gauze thingy. Like you can make this thing with them as well. Like those things they make like little gauze for the hospitals.
Yes, it sure can. It can do all of those kind of things. And so it's going to be filing right now, so it'll be patent pending. But I'm just really, really excited, Maureen, because as Julian Alfred put St. Lucia on the map through sports, I want to do it through eco-manufacturing. And I want to bring an end to menstrual poverty, not only in St. Lucia, but across the Caribbean islands. So with the world.
Why not the world?
Because there's women everywhere.
Absolutely.
There's women everywhere. So our brand, Love, these ones are made from bamboo and cotton.
Wow.
11 certifications, no plastics, no chemicals, no fragrances, and the banana version will be exactly the same. And so they're better for our health because when you put things close to your skin, because our skin is porous, it absorbs that. And scientific research has proven that a lot of the gynecological problems that we have as women are because of the menstrual products that we use.
Absolutely.
So in alignment with Sustainable Goal number 13 from the United Nations, which is climate action, our products will biodegrade in less than 2 years. And Sustainable Development Goal number 5, gender equality, it is better for female health. Now, there cannot be gender equality, Maureen. I'm sure you'll agree with me when vulnerable girls can't go to school because of lack of healthy menstrual products. So I was so excited when the Prime Minister announced his initiative to help alleviate menstrual poverty in school.
Listen, I want to know how this all started because this had to have started somewhere. What prompted you to start it? It was from a personal need?
No, it wasn't a personal need. So, okay, I'll give you a bit of backstory here.
Yes,
Right.
please.
So what happened was after I retired from working in the legal sector, I did some modelling in London where I was on national TV as well as films. And whilst I was on a film set for a film, an atheist and a pastor were best friends. I don't know how that works. I really don't know, but it worked. And they came and told me about menstrual poverty. And I thought, what's that? Because I'm a mother of 2 girls. I have 5 children. And I'm like, what's that? And when they told me, I wept, Maureen. I went back to my hotel room and I wept. And being a Christian lady, I said, God, is this part of your call on my life to help alleviate the mental distress that females go through on a monthly basis? He said, yes. So what I then did, I went on a furor of research, and that's how I found out about current products, the majority of them, and then I found out that I can contact a supplier to make the bamboo and cotton version for me. And then when I came back to St. Lucia in 2022 and I saw the banana pseudo stems just been thrown on the ground, wasted and rotting, I then accessed the technology to be able to manufacture them. And when a customer buys 3 boxes of our products, we donate 1 box free to the local community outreach. So for the last 3 years, I've been working with the Upton Gardens Girls Centre, Bordelot Correctional Facility. And last weekend, we're also looking to partner with the Holy Family Orphanage because they've got girls there up to the age of 16. So the overall mission is to end menstrual poverty through the retail of love. And that will allow girls to capitalize on their education and take their rightful place in society. Because how do we know we haven't got another prime minister in the making in a young girl, but because she hasn't got access to these products, she's not able to capitalize on her education and take her rightful place as Prime Minister of St. Lucia, or even a doctor, a lawyer, whatever the position is. So my heart is to see girls thrive.
Sustainably at that. Absolutely.
Exactly, sustainably at that. Because in England alone, I don't know if you know, but 28,000 tons of waste menstrual products go to landfill sites. So can you imagine our tiny island of 185,000 people, how much goes into our landfill sites? And that's not good. We need to fix it. And I'm here. I want to help. I want to help to fix it.
Well, listen, this is not going to be our last interview because we need to we need to follow the movement of this. And we're excited I am personally excited about this. We will be following this. You are going to be very close to us. I promise you that. But in the meantime, where can we follow up? There's a lot of people from this first time time I put the little information out, everybody's been asking, where can I get the product? What's going on? How can I? So how can persons get this?
So persons can get this through Massey's, but some Massey's stores have sold out. So I'm waiting for a new shipment to come in from London. Once they're in a few weeks' time, they'll be able to get them from Massey's, CPJ's, Healing Food Inc., and there's some more other supermarkets that I will be talking to about stocking our products.
And your online presence, where can we follow everything? Love.
www.femaledignity.co.uk www.femaledignity.co.uk.
So there you have it. Amanda Alexander, my sister, my dear sister, and we're on to something sustainable, and we're definitely pouring back.
Yes,
I love it.
Definitely. Thank you for having me
bless
today.
you.
And you too.
And welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a wine and tone routine to In Stock by Vibes Cartel. Let's go. So we're going to begin knee, knee, roll, sit. 3, 2, 1, and. Get those knees up. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Our arms, 3 of them. 3, 2, hold. 3, 2, hold. 3, 2. We're gonna kick and roll. Kick and roll. Low impact, you're following Laurie. You can give me it low, that's fine. 3 more. 2. Last one. Left side, knee. Four more. Our arms for 3. 3. Last one. Kick. Last one. Knee. Set up by your knee, nafi score. Set the ballador when you wine, watch it roll. Girl, you a me queen, and me wife. 4 more. Your money for your spree, for your right, for your rule. Could do be free every night. Sachi for Sachi, Dior for Dior. Chanel for Chanel, put her to pump it. 3. Tell you what, hotter than the rest. Tell you better than the rest. No girl, can't test. Kick. Kick out your foot away, you have him stop. Tie it on right, tell you have him stop. Good, tell you have him stop. 4 more. Right, tell you have him stop. 4. Kick out your foot away, you have him stop. 3. Tie it on right, tell you have him stop. 2. Tell you have him stop. 1. End. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
Well, guys, there you have it. That's our show for today, Monday. I am off on vacation. I'm going to miss you guys, but I'm definitely going to be off for about the next month or so. Make sure you still stay tuned in to the morning show. Jaden, somebody amazing is going to be here, bringing you some amazing features to get you waking up and about and moving and ready for the day. But make sure you tune in, all right? I'll see you guys when I get back. Enjoy it. And I'm going to enjoy my vacation, God's willing. I'm off.